Right, let's see what they want to bring through. Okay, so I've been asking them, or just generally been asking this week about manifesting, because there is a lot of things about manifesting that I get stuck with. So the things about like needing to be grateful for everything that you've got to bring more things in. And I'm always like, yeah, but if I'm grateful for what I've got, then why do I need more? Why is spirit going to bring me more? And things like needing to have joy in your heart when you're asking for things. I don't know about you, but then most of the time when I'm asking for something, it's because I'm fucking crying my eyes out, or I'm fed up, I'm feeling helpless and hopeless and all of that. And I'm like, so does that mean that spirit or my guides aren't listening to me? And there's just things that they just don't fit with my inner knowing, I guess. And I know that, like I said last week, we're in a period of time at the moment where there's no rules, like everything's being rewritten. And I feel like the kind of famous manifestation model as it is may be a little bit outdated. So I've been asking a lot, and I feel like they want to bring through some talking on that. So I'm still recording. So I'm just going to see. This is coming from the Arcturians. Yes. Okay, cool. So. Hello, dear ones. We are back. Sorry. Oh, this is going to make me giggle for a little minute. Natalie has been asking us about manifesting. This is a very earthly word, and we will do our best to accommodate an explanation with the limited vocabulary that you humans have, although manifesting in itself is such an energetic experience. It cannot be fully explained with words, but we will try our best. Natalie is very right in thinking that your limited rule-based ways of manifesting on this earth are in fact not the whole truth. It is not that they are outdated. It is just that someone put these in place and they came through at a time that may have been true for that person in that one situation, in that one time space, but that do not relate to the rest of the world. And unfortunately, as humans have a tendency to believe what they are told, not many people have gone fishing for more answers around this, and they have just taken it as gospel, as something has been said by someone trusted, and that is the model that you are basing your earthly manifestations on. We would like you to know in this time that you are your own creators. You have the ability to pull and bend and move anything within your life for which you like, much like Will discovered when his guides showed him the, as you say, Spider-Man, Spider-Man webs shooting from the hands to pull things towards you. This is a much better way of explaining it. When you can feel it, when you can see it, it's much easier to understand than with human words. But as we said, we will try. So imagine now you are sitting in the center of your own universe, and you are directing and moving things as if you are directing a play and moving people around. We would like to clarify that it is impossible to move people around, as people have free choice. But when you ask for something, we do our best to bring things to you in accordance with divine timing. As we have spoken before through Natalie on divine timing, this can be very difficult because there is many different factors involved, especially when there is many different human choices involved. It can sometimes take a while to line you all up, as you are all very unpredictable beings, but we do love you. So I'm just asking them if there's like a specific, just because I love more rules and control, I'm just going to ask if there's like a specific anything that we can do to help us manifesting. Sorry, we are already telling you if you would let us carry on. If you imagine yourself, if you imagine yourself sitting in the center of your own universe, and imagine all of the things, all of the lovely things that you are trying to manifest in your life. You can perhaps imagine yourself floating in space, so that this takes away the having to know the next steps of your journey, the how, the when, the where, how things will be drawn to you. Just imagine energetic lines shooting from you to whatever you are trying to manifest, and trust that that energetic path is there. You may meditate on this by picturing the thing or the situation that you would like to bring into your life, and picture yourself within this picture, and then zoom backwards so that you're going a lot backwards along the energy lines so that you can see it stretched out in front of you. We are confusing Natalie as we are showing her at the same time as telling her. If you could take away the visuals, please. We will explain again more clearly. Imagine that you are within this situation or within this thing that you are trying to manifest. Then imagine yourself stepping out of the picture and move the picture off into space sometime within the future. You do not need to do this in a timeline, as I know is another earthly practice. Think of it more as you call a spider diagram, with lines of energy coming out all around you. Time is just a construct for you humans to help you understand things. And we would like you to encourage now to start to live outside of time. For some things, time cannot be placed upon until it has already happened, but then it's already happened, so you're not going to be asking about it. So imagine all of these things you would like, yourself in the middle with all of these energy lines outstretching. And the way that you bring them closer towards you, dear ones, is to simply meditate on the energy path and on the energy line that connects you with the thing that you like. So you may do this with multiple things at a time. Once you've placed them out in your spider diagram that you're sitting in the center of, if you meditate on all of the different lines at once, you're giving them power, or you can just meditate on one specific one every single day. Even doing this once, we can hear you, we can hear what you're asking for. There is another rule within your earth space that you must do certain things every single day, again and again and again. We do hear you. You don't need to repeat yourself so many times. It can be nice to feel the energy of this thing every day if it helps switch your mindset and your human brain to keep you focused and moving forwards on your path. But in terms of spiritual manifestation and with working purely on the energetic level, once you have created the path, it is not so necessary to go over it again and again and again. So please don't worry that you are not attracting things fast enough, because you are not putting in enough work on this so-called manifestation practice. This is all we have to say on this. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm really glad I recorded that, because that was a lot. I was trying to listen while they were saying it. I was like, I think they were struggling to get I mean, they did say it was going to be hard explaining it in words. So what they were showing me, what I was seeing is like me sitting, basically look at Will's background, me sitting in the middle of that, and then literally like almost like little pockets of images of things that I want. And then between me and the image, it's like a line of energy, kind of like a string of light code, just going out and attaching all of them to me, and they're all just floating. And they're all the things that I've asked for, and I know that they're there. For me personally, I'm really enjoying doing a manifestation meditation every morning to connect me for my mental level and my mindset at the moment. Just because from all of the anxiety that I've gone through the last couple of months, I have kind of built a lot of self-doubt into me, and my mental side needs some work. So don't be put off doing that if that's something that like your mental human side needs. But again, I think what they were just trying to explain is that we get so attached to these like rules and regulations of having to do things again and again and again, and you know, consistency and manifest this and do that, and a lot of it's bollocks. Which is something that I did feel intuitively anyway, but they have just confirmed, so that's absolutely fine. So if you don't have a manifestation practice and you're worried that you're not manifesting your dreams fast enough, you just have to put it out there and focus on the energy, and that's it pretty much.